Yo, slow budget. Once again. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Today's date is May 12th, 2023, and it is a Friday. The weekend is finally here. I apologize, didn't have a show yesterday. Last minute, I was asked to watch my granddaughter, so I didn't have my computer or anything. So, show yesterday. Today's going to be a quick one. Don't have much to talk about. Quick on my list. I don't know why I kept forgetting to do this, but if you notice, my artwork has changed for my podcast, and I want to give a shout out to my boy Skunk One for that. If you don't know who he is, me and him go way back. We were in the same group, Low Budget, together. On my intro music, that's actually his voice that you hear, the one that starts off Burn One, Low Budget, and we back, whatever it says. But that's Skunk right there. And he actually went to school for graphic arts, and he was a good graffiti artist. So he just sent me that, and I was like, oh, sweet. Good looking out. So I just want to give him a quick shout out for that. I got to have him on the show sooner or later to see what he's up to, what music he's doing. He's been doing music too for a long time, and art and just different stuff. He lives out here in Arizona too, just about probably like 3 hours away. But I got to get with him, see what he's up to, get him on the show. Let's see what else. Took Corey to wrestling yesterday. She'll have swim. So I keep my kids busy. Just thank you to everybody out there for all the support I'm getting about my issues with the school. Seems like I knew I wasn't going to be the only one. A lot of people have problems. So I'm starting to get together what I'm going to speak next month about, and what I'm going to talk about is the junior high. That they're not represented on that wall in the gym. Every other school we go to, whether it's a junior, senior high, or junior high, we got to look at everybody else's accomplishments, sports-wise. Banners on the wall. Not this school. For some reason, they just, they don't they don't recognize junior high accomplishments. And I said I was with the junior high 3 years, and in those 3 years, we won 3 football championships and a wrestling championship. They deserve banners. I know right before that, the basketball team had won a championship. One of my guys I've been coaching forever, Ada Lazoya, won a junior high championship. And that was important because this school is known for wrestling, and a lot of guys from high school have came through and won a high school state championship. Aiden is the only one to have a junior high state championship in the history of this school. So he deserves a banner up there or a plaque or something to, so that is immortalized forever. So, I'm going to fight for that. I'm going to bring that up. If anybody out there, you guys have something you want me to bring up or something you see wrong, because I'm gathering a list, and I'm going to be, quick correction. On the last show, I said I was going to text the school board. I meant I'm going to email them and CC them all. So, I'm going to start already getting some emails together and sending to them. They're going to see me in their inbox a lot. And hopefully, they see enough stuff. They're like, let's look into this stuff. Obviously, something, where there's smoke, there's fire. Or get other people to do it too. If enough people are talking about the same subject, maybe they'll get, they'll look into stuff that's wrong. But let's see. So that'll be my next thing. School board, second Tuesday of every month. And what's funny about this podcast, it's starting to gain traction, and the school actually tried to censor me. I had an interview with the AD during my exit interview, and she brought up my podcast saying I'm not allowed to have kids listen to it, or I'm not allowed to tell students to. I'm like, why? There's nothing wrong with this podcast. What are they scared of? I even talked when I went to the AD meeting, the superintendent meeting. She brought up my podcast. And here's what's funny about that. I go, do you even listen to my podcast? She said no, but someone sent me a 10-second clip. I was like, from which episode I've done? At the time, I probably did like 50-some episodes. I go, so which episode? You're going to base whatever opinion you have on my podcast based on a 10-second clip that someone else sent you? How does that even make sense? Listen to every episode. And if you got a problem, then be like, well, it doesn't matter now because I'm not coaching no more. But that was a problem, me coaching and having kids listen. I go, if you listen to my podcast is what? Me just talking about movie movie reviews, food reviews, sports scores. I give minor updates in sports. There was nothing wrong with now. I got a vision and I'm going more toward the school. But even then, I'm going to get back to, I would give song reviews, band reviews. I go, my podcast was just me talking about nothing. I had 15, 20 listeners. So I don't even know what the school was worried about. Now they should be worried because whatever I talk about, I'm starting to get, 60, 70, 80 listens a day. And hopefully over the summer or whatever, that picks up. But for them to try to censor me, I was like, I do have a First Amendment right, don't you? It's my right to do this podcast. And to be censored, I'm like, my favorite line is, did I wake up in Russia today? So yeah, so now they should be worried. I think they underestimated me, and now now this is me. This is gonna be on my show every day, and I'll eventually get back to the other stuff, like I said, me reviewing movies and all that other stuff. But I got really nothing going on this weekend. Then we'll go look for a new car tomorrow. Sunday's Mother's Day, so everybody out there, happy Mother's Day. I think, what was it, yesterday or 2 days ago was Mexican Mother's Day. Happy Mexican Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. And like I say, hit me up, message me. Any subject you want me to talk about. If you got problems with the school, let me know, and we'll discuss it. And I'll get you knowledge how to get your complaints out there to the school. So the more people doing this, maybe some change will happen for the better. So with that, you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys on Monday.
Burn one. Yo. Slow budget. Once again.